3, 2, 1, go! This video is about DSLR weight. It'll answer the question you have on how heavy is a DSLR. A lot of readers of the betterdigitalphototips.com website are a little concerned that a DSLR will be too heavy. This video will also give you 3 ways on how you can make your DSLR lighter. The biggest mistake you'll make is forgetting how important the lens is, how heavy it is, when you're figuring out how much weight you're going to carry with your DSLR. Hi, this is Bruce at betterdigitalphototips.com. The website and the YouTube channel are full of answers to your questions about digital photography. So the average DSLR weighs between 1.5 and 2.5 pounds. We can confirm that with my own cameras here on my wife's kitchen scale. Don't tell her I used this. This is my 5D Mark III, comes in at 2 pounds 2 ounces. And this is an older DSLR Canon 20D that I use for my photo workshops. That comes in at 1 pound 9 ounces. And the camera used to shoot this video is a Canon 70D that comes in at 1 pound and 10 ounces. To give you some perspective on the average weight of a DSLR, which is about 2 pounds, that's about 2/3 the weight of a human brain. It's about twice as heavy as a soccer ball, or about 5 times as heavy as a hamster. At the upper range of DSLR weights are the heavyweights. They're the pro cameras, the pro DSLRs like this Nikon. And here's a pro Canon camera, also a heavyweight. Here's a little bar graph that shows you 4 different kinds of cameras and the ranges of their weight. You can see that one of the obvious ways to save weight is to get a different type of camera. The mirrorless cameras are coming on strong because of their smaller body size. Another way you can keep the weight down for your DSLR is to go with a compact DSLR, like one of the Canons, the SL1, SL2, and this is the SL3. So there are 3 things that affect the weight of your digital camera. We already talked about number 1. The second factor for camera weight is sensor size. DSLRs come with either a full-frame sensor or a cropped version of a sensor. Canon calls their crop sensors APS-C. Nikon calls their crop sensor cameras DX. And their full-size sensors are called FX. Because the sensor is smaller in a crop size sensor camera, the entire camera body can be smaller and, of course, lighter. The third factor on how much a DSLR weighs is the one everybody forgets about, and it's probably the most important. That's the choice of the lens you put on your DSLR. Alright, so here are 3 of my lenses. The 2 lenses on the right are both pro lenses. You can see by the red stripe around the lens barrel. That's how Canon shows its pro lenses. And the smaller lens on the left is for an APS-C. All 3 of these camera lenses will fit on the Canon 70D. So let's take a look at the weight after we put these 3 lenses on that crop sensor camera. Alright, so the smaller lens, the 10-18, only fits on the crop sensor cameras. In this case, it's a Canon 70D. You can see that the weight increased by 29%. If you put the 24-105, that's a pro lens, and it's an f4, which means it's got a wide maximum aperture. It's a pretty thick lens. If you add that to the Canon 70D, its weight goes up by 82%, almost double. And then the third lens, the one all the way to the right, the 100-400, literally triples the weight of the camera. It's an increase of 200% from like 1 pound 10 ounces all the way up to 5.2 pounds. A 200% increase in the weight of the DSLR when that lens is added. I kept this video short because it's a simple answer to the question on camera weight. Remember, there's a very broad range in how heavy digital cameras are. The type of camera, the sensor size, and the lens you use all matter. And if you liked the video, please leave a comment below. And remember to keep shooting, keep learning, and keep improving.